What's up, guys? It's your boy MatPack420 here with Life for Liberty Gaming, coming at you with a new one. And today we are talking about this god-awful GTA Trilogy Definitive Edition. The ports of this game are they're god-awful. Look, I played through San Andreas a little bit on Xbox last night because it's on Game Pass. Thank God I did not buy this on my Switch because I was thinking about buying these, but number one, they've censored a lot of the content. They've altered dialogue. They've taken out Confederate flags and references to Haitians, and they've softened the game up. All right, so that's one thing that kept me from wanting to buy these. Number two, soundtracks were missing. Okay, apparently there's no Michael Jackson. That's the first song you hear when you get into the car on Vice City is Billie Jean, but whatever. So we got songs missing on across the board on all three games. Like, essentially, the soundtrack, the same songs are missing. Essentially, the same songs are missing that are on the PC ports that they did, so many years ago. So I choose to emulate, although I do have these PC ports with the mods to make them more, more fun, to say the least. But this is definitely below the bar here, especially for Rockstar, who... look, we can criticize Rockstar the way they've been the past few years, the way they've handled the online for GTA Online and for Red Dead Redemption, pushing content to that and not actually adding any story content or DLC to their actual games, other than online. But at the same time, I got an amazing experience through Red Dead Redemption 2, GTA 5, even though the story still, while it's compared to GTA San Andreas and previous GTAs, the world itself may not be as lively, as the older games, but it still looks really good, and it was still a really good GTA, and I still have fun driving around just running over people, because the physics engines in these games are really great. But if you're going to go back and, put assets in a newer engine, because what they did is they put all these old assets through Unreal Engine and then ported it over because they wanted to get on Switch, and Unreal is really, really scalable when it comes to this type of thing. Fine, but don't make it look like this. This is god-awful. And yes, it looks like this. This is a screenshot from Xbox, alright? It looks like this. It's what it looks like. We'll get this little article here from Den of Geek here. I'll link in the description if you want to check it out yourself. But we're going to look at a few examples of why this game is just not worth $60. Many of us assumed that the seemingly inevitable remasters of GTA 3, Vice City, and San Andreas would eventually be guaranteed and welcome hits. But the releases of the GTA Trilogy, the Definitive Edition, has already been met with some scorn and ridicule from franchise fans who were stunned by the remaster's many problems. Definitive Edition's terrible character models. So a lot of these models were updated. So we previously talked about the Definitive Edition's art style and how it immediately divided fans. Well, it turns out that when it comes to character models, GTA Definitive Edition's new visuals aren't just different, they're really bad. Yes, this is the first girl you end up on a date with, and they make her look, oh my god, looks like Wanda Sykes. Jesus Christ. Oh man, it looks like you're dating a little boy. Oh my god. I was like, hey little man, you want to go get a Happy Meal? Now, I've played, like I said, I played some San Andreas. I was playing last night. I played maybe about an hour and a half of it. Just playing the first missions and buying some clothes and stuff. So I haven't gotten to dating any girls yet, but that is bad. Oh my god, these are terrible. Look how much better they used to look. The top, I mean, look, try and ignore the datedness, I guess, of the image, right? But Jesus Christ, man, are you kidding me? What is up with this? These looks like GTA Wii U edition. Like these supposed to look like me characters, man. I genuinely can't tell if this is fake image or not. Oh man, what happened to Candy Sucks? Oh, we got some frame rate tests here. So, GTA Trilogy Definitive Edition has unforgivable frame rate problems. It would take quite some time to list every little technical problem GTA Trilogy Definitive Edition has, but we have to spare a little space to talk about the remaster's frame rate issues. It's pretty hard to play these remasters for an extended period of time and not be bothered by the consistent frame drops. GTA 3 is the worst offender of the bunch in this category, but all the games run horribly most of the time. Alright, we'll take a look at this little video here of this GTA. Yeah, it's not, can't hold its consistent 60 frames. Let's see how it does when it drives. Yeah. You probably can't see that because the video is capped at 30 frames. But yeah, I'm glad that, yeah, that's one thing I am glad to see that they added a weapon wheel. I will say that that is a much needed life of improvement change to modernize it. But this, yeah, you can't even get 60 frames. Come on, man. GTA Trilogy Definitive Edition PC port has already been taken down. What? I would probably warn most people not to buy GTA Definitive Edition in its current state, but at the moment, PC players don't even have the option to buy the collection, as Rockstar recently made the move to pull the release from the platform. Hold on here. Alright, let's see here. Bully, LA Noire, Max Payne, GTA 5, GTA 4, Red Dead Online. Yeah, you can't buy it. GTA Trilogy Definitive Edition's release means the original games and their mods are no longer available. You're right. Good thing I already downloaded these a long time ago. Cause wow, that sucks. I wonder if you can still get them on Steam. I can get Grand Theft Auto 2, Grand Theft Auto. Yeah, I can't get any of the older games. What? That sucks. I really do hate when companies do that shit, man, where they get rid of the older versions of the games to push a newer version of the game, and then, you know, the newer version of the game is actually worse than the older version of the game, and then they pull the newer version of the game to fix it because, you know, and now you're left with nothing. Oh, and now we get to, some of the lettering here is off. I guess the new font didn't quite fit on these signs here because that's supposed to say air guitars from $199, not AR guitars. So that joke falls flat. And yeah, now I saw this yesterday. GTA San Andreas looks really bad without the fog effects. I mean, it looks like a cartoon. Like what is this, man? This looks terrible. Like we needed to put some. You know, all they had to do was just maybe like put some cloud cover, put some smog over around Los Santos. You know, like, you know, and a little clouds over San Fierro, and maybe get like a dust storm going on over in Los Venturas, but nah, they just left this like this. Yeah, the rain effects are bad. Enough of that. Another example. Looks like that razor rain they had in freaking Gears of War 2. Okay, so there are two things I really hate. Well, number one is hypocrites, and number two is super duper fanboys of be it a console or of a game franchise or whatever. I just can't stand fanboyism because they don't criticize, right? So we got some legitimate criticism here. Is this person? That's the Switch. Y'all some bullshit because y'all thought this was a remake. All of y'all showing your ass and you never played the PS2 trilogy. Incorrect, sir. Not only did I play it on PS2 back in the day, alright, I rented the fucking things from Blockbuster. Yeah, fucking Blockbuster. I remember renting GTA 3 at a Blockbuster, trying it out, and like, yeah, it's pretty good. But I remember when Vice City came out, and my friends would not shut the fuck up about this game. So I went to Blockbuster and rented it. Blew my mind. I had to have this game for Christmas. So I got it for Christmas. Okay? Then, when San Andreas came out, great story with this one. The Blockbuster actually put it out the night before on accident, and I happened to rent it the night before on accident, or on purpose, whatever, because it was out on accident. But I rented it the night before, and I was playing GTA San Andreas the night before school. And when I got home, when I got to school the next day, and and I had already played like 4 hours of the fucking thing, and nobody had played it yet, except for me. It was freaking awesome. Was playing it at like 7 p.m. and we're all high school kids, and GameStop at the time didn't do the midnight release kind of thing, And actually, I didn't think we had a GameStop at that time. I think we were still using EB Games still. So I remember playing that game, renting it from a Blockbuster, and loving San Andreas. So not only did I play these games and beat them and 100% of a few of them, but I'm well versed in the GTA shit. And again, I go into why I didn't want to buy these games. They were censored. There's missing songs. At the end of the day, the ports are worse off than they were in the first place. But here you are. I mean, like, someone points this out. Not meant to be a next-gen experience, and 14 dipshits, now 29, like this, LMAO. You can't tell the difference between remasters or remakes. You don't even play the game and just base it on irrelevant bullshit. So I had to respond. Look, bro, if you want to pay $60 for a trio of games that have been censored, are missing tracks, have frame issues, bugs, and look cartoonish, be my guest. I'll just emulate at 4K 60 frames, like I have been doing, because I, have been. But although I do have, again, these are these ports they did a few years ago when Rockstar launched their, launcher, and they ran awful, and it took a bunch of community mods to make these actually work. So there's that. And then this person keeps posting this stupid fucking meme. Dude, you're allowed to have fun, alright? But there are legitimate criticisms with this game, okay? It's missing tracks. It's censored. The frames are dropping everywhere. That's like, come on, guys. And I know there's only so much you could really do with the art style, but geez, did you not see what San Andreas looks like when you're up in the air? That looks sad and pathetic. Like I said, throw some weather effects in there, alright? Throw some fog, throw some smog, throw some sandstorm. Come and try and cover it up and make it look, not look so like a bunch of Lego bricks, Look, final thoughts. Overall, I'm pretty disappointed with this port. Okay, I didn't want to pay $60 for it, and I'm glad I didn't. I was willing to pay $60 for it, because $20 a game, but the censorship hurdle, the music hurdle, I mean, those top three things, the music, the censorship, and the frame issues, man, I can get over goofy stuff like this, right? Because I don't know if you can fix that or whatever, but I love these games, but I want proper ports that run properly across all platforms, okay? And right now, they're not worth $60. They're poorly implemented games. They run like shit on Switch. They run like shit on PlayStation. They run like shit on Xbox. Believe me, I know. I was playing San Andreas, and this is exactly what it fucking looks like. That is what Ryder's arm fucking looks like when he's riding off. Like, not even after the first mission, after the ballers blow up Big Smoke's car, and you gotta run and escape with them on the bikes, and you end up back at Grove Street, and Ryder is, saying his Ryder shit, and that's what that shit looks like. Rockstar, do better. Do better. Alright, I know y'all are, getting GTA 6, trying to get GTA 6 going, but do better. Alright, do better. Anyway, that's all I got for you guys today. If you like what you see, like what you hear, go and like, share, subscribe. Follow me on Twitter, Gab, Minds, all those in the description. I'll catch you in the next one. Deuces.